Hey guys, some of you may know that I've been making and selling Orgone energy generators for several years now, and I thought I'd do a quick video for the new people just explaining a little bit about it and how it works, because not everybody knows. As you may be aware, we have Wi-Fi and a lot of electro smog electronics signals around us all the time, and it's not so healthy for our cells. And the companies that are putting out the technology, they're just not really all that concerned about health. It's more about pushing the technology, the technology, the technology. And so we're left to find solutions because, if you're affected by electrosmog, it can cause health problems. It can cause insomnia, anxiety, and even more serious physical health issues if it's not taken care of. And I found for me personally that Orgone Energy solved my electrosensitivity issues right away. Before I had found out about this, I couldn't sleep. I had terrible anxiety, and I found as soon as I got my first pieces for my home, I immediately started sleeping, feeling more clear-headed, etc. It can really help to mitigate the harmful effects, so it's good to have in your environment. And then I started making and selling my own pieces on Etsy, and I will explain a little bit about how it works. So the three main ingredients in an Orgone energy generator, these are one of the smaller pyramids I make, are resin. You want a catalyzing resin, metal, and crystals. And the metal is actually the most important part. You'll see a lot of people online selling especially like cheaper pyramids that have little to no metal in them. And the metal is actually the most important part because that is what creates what is known as the Casimir effect, which is like a physics effect. When you compress two metal plates together, it creates a vacuum that creates 0 point energy or scalar energy. So this is essentially a negative ionizing scalar energy generator. And the larger the piece, the more metal, the larger the scalar field it's going to generate. And it's also good to have crystals inside. Quartz crystals are piezoelectric when squeezed, and they can help to amplify and restructure the energy. And when you use different crystals, it can help to create added benefit, added healing properties. So when you have this in your home, your office, it can really help you to feel better and be less affected by the harmful frequencies emitted by your electronics. And it's also good to have pieces outdoors because evidence shows that it can also help to repel pollution such as fallen metals. And it's really good for plants, good for any biological life. And yeah, if you want to learn more, I have an Etsy shop where I sell these on my website, kellybrynhealing.com. And I also have a lot of information on my site. And I also wrote a book about energy healing called Synergy, a Modern Healer's Guide to Complete Bioenergy Wellness that has an entire chapter about Orgone energy where you can learn more, and that's available on Amazon. I hope you guys have a good day.